as I've said before, there's a lot of misconceptions. For instance, Japan was by far the best builder and most dedicated. Like I say, a Chinese or a Japanese would work 25 hours straight, and then they would pass out, and they'd be like, "I'm sorry, I cannot go on. I must." Thunk. Like the Japanese and the Chinese, they really got it. Like I say, they did everything I asked. They were just as good as the Germans. The Irish, they were still good, but they weren't quite as motivated as the Chinese and the Germans. I mean, like I say, I mean the Yankees just wanted to take everything over and call it theirs, but it wasn't theirs. It was the Chinese and Japanese and the Germans. They invented everything. And like I say, Africa wanted to just take over the Bloods, and the Crips just wanted to go and take over, but it wasn't going to work out like that. Anyway, like I say, the Japanese, they were the best group. I mean, by far they worked the hardest, they worked the longest, they got it the most. And like I say, the Chinese and Japanese empire was always a great empire. Of course, so was the German. I mean, so was the German. German Empire was pretty good. Was the German Empire was more technical. Germans took their time with everything a little bit more. You know, Realistically, it was like Germans and some English with China and Japan and Ireland, and Ireland was in there too. And then also some Russians. You know, they were helping out too. I mean, the Europe got it better than anyone else. Europe really understood what was going on and what was at stake, and why we were pushing so hard. Like they knew. I mean, and the Germans and the like I said, when I bought Germany, the Germans were like, "Yes, sir, we'll do whatever you ask," and they did. They did everything I asked, and they did it for half the pay. But they understood that. I mean, like you know, I was going for an end result, and and um, and I had a plan of what to do. I did a couple little side projects that were just like for me. Like my secret sub base and some sub stuff. But for the most part, it was just building houses and farms, and stuff like that, and mines. And Japan understood that. We were all together over there. And also India too. India came in and they were doing the textile stuff like crazy, and they were working really hard, to make the clothes. And like I say, like we were all just basically, I was paying and feeding, and we were like one big little family over there. We were just, we were all together on it. Doing the clothes, doing the shoes, doing kind of all came together. And getting the medal, and it was like a company, but it was also like a family. So, I mean, we were making civilization. So. Not just a company. Money's all good and everything, but if you can't eat, and if you don't have a roof over your head, what good is it? Not much good. All the gold in the world won't put a roof, you know. So anyway, they were behind me. They were with me. They were my people, and like I say, Adolf Hitler or somebody was starting to get in the way, and I was like, no, you guys belong to me. I've led you this far, and I'm going to keep leading you, until I die. So. I required absolute devotion and absolute allegiance. And I said, as long as you always listen to me and you always, follow me, then everything's going to be okay. And and it would be, because I was real. I'm a real leader. I'm a real creator, and I'm really Lucifer Star. So everything I did was, and there was a time when things were when some other people were trying to do absolute devotion, and blah blah blah, and it's like no, whack, get those out of the way. No, you're not following them. You're following me, Lucifer Star. So no one else cares about their people. No one else values their people. No one else will plan to the future like I do, like I did. Anyway, so we were like a big family, and we were doing our thing, and we did it all, and everything worked out pretty well. So.